Hi class, I want to talk a little bit about typography and give you a very, very small little introduction that you can use in this class. So, your project deals with a lot of text, but going into typography is a lot and it can get quite detailed. So I'm just going to give you a couple of things that you can think about while using your own handwriting to make it better, and think about handwriting in a way like you think about drawing. So it's almost like you're thinking about drawing with letters in a way, okay? So the first thing you want to do is go over the anatomy of a piece of text. So a quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. This is a famous sentence. It has every letter of the alphabet. You can check. And it's just used to see what different letters would look like in a particular typeface, okay? So anyways, basically the typical line that you write on is called the baseline, okay? Now, the major meat of your work is within here. This is called the X height. So it goes from the baseline to the top of your lowercase letters. And then the cap height is the very, very tall height for letters that have like a little extra little piece that goes up, okay? So things like, you know, the letter I, K, B, things like that. And then there's also a line underneath for letters such as J, Y, G, etc. We're not going to learn too much vocabulary, just this typical vocabulary that I'm going to be referring to, okay? So that's just like thinking about a particular letter. So X height, cap height, very important. Then you have line spacing, otherwise known as leading, which is the distance between one line and the next line. So that can be really wide, it can be really close together. Same with letter spacing and tracking. Each letters can be squished together or they can be wide set. So there's you can create more space between each letter or less space between each letter, and that can be used thoughtfully as well. Okay, so this is an example. I've used the ever famous, every graphic designer's favorite font, Helvetica. If you have not seen the movie Helvetica, I would really, really recommend that you guys see it. It is free on Canopy, Kanopy, which is kind of like a documentary kind of Netflix in a way. And you can have access to it for free with your library card. So check it out. I think you do have a limit of how many movies you can watch, but it's a good thing to look at. Anyways, and that film goes into like how, like everything about the typeface Helvetica, how they designed it, and then a lot of history, and then how graphic designers use it as well. So it's a really great place to look. Anyways, so here I am trying Helvetica. Let's pretend like this is my handwriting. So pretty. But you can use your handwriting in a normal way, or you can change it around. You can do it thinner letters. You can do it slanted, thinner, regular, oblique. You can do bold, oblique. You can make the tracking really tight. You can make the tracking wide. You can also play with leading or line space, and this is the same paragraph shown in two different ways, and it really makes a big difference. And they're all really beautiful and should be used very thoughtfully. And I expect you guys to also use your own handwriting in this manner very thoughtfully. So this is what I want you guys to practice. This is my little example right here. Use your own handwriting. So here I am using my own handwriting. Obviously, it's all over the place. Then I have to figure out, okay, how big my X height should be, how big my cap height should be. And then I drew these lines, and then I practice normal, slanted. You can do skinny, wide, bold, and play with tracking and leading. And that's your